They tell you to look away, close your eyes while children's screams pierce Gaza's skies. But I won't be silent, won't comply when genocide's dressed up as justified. From rubberizes voices strong, exposing what they've known was wrong. $64,000 souls erased from earth. Most of them children, for what it's worth. They bomb the schools, they bomb the hospitals too, while IDF posts celebrate what they do. The mad lean sailed with hope and aid. Baby formula rice, the difference it could have made. Seized by Israeli forces in international waters, abducting those who came to help Gaza's daughters. Freedom flotillas, one by one, attacked by drones before their mission's done. The conscience struck by weapons from the sky, while the world just watches, wondering why. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, General Dynamics, stock prices soaring off these war mechanics. Hellfire missiles, bunker busters too, making billions off what they're putting Gaza through. Bay A systems, Caterpillar, they're all in, turning Palestinian suffering into dividends. 7,000 JDAM kits approved just this year to make sure more Palestinian children disappear. The UK criminalizes Palestine action, calling anti-genocide work a terrorist faction. 14 years in prison for holding a sign that says free Gaza. They've crossed the line. Blood money flows from sea to sea, Washington to Tel Aviv. Can't you see? They're profiting off Palestinian graves while calling the resistors the slaves. This is genocide in real time, documented live stream, but they call it no crime. History's watching, taking notes on who's silent and who still votes. Egypt seals the border, shields the siege. 40,000 troops to block the refugees. Sissy plays his part in this cruel game, while Palestinian mothers call their children's names. 5,000 trucks with aid just sitting there on Egyptian soil, while Gazans breathe poison air. The blockade's weapon, starvation by design, using hunger as a tool, crossing every line. Operation Gideon's chariots underway. Netanyahu's final phase starting today. Gaza City surrounded, 40% controlled, while the world watches this horror unfold. They said never again after Hitler's reign, but here we watch it happen once again. The ghetto walls, the systematic killing, while the world's leaders remain unwilling. Trump's got his plans, his Riviera vision. 2 million Palestinians forced eviction. Netanyahu smiles at this final solution while claiming it's voluntary contribution. Hundreds of thousands buried under rubble deep, bodies uncounted while the world's asleep. GHF victims in cold blood killed for trying to seek aid. Their blood spilled from Saidun to Sheikh Radwan to Sabra. They level every neighborhood, this is their opera. Residential buildings turned to dust and stone, while families texting loved ones, we're not coming home. 200 journalists silenced, killed for their truth. UNRWA workers targeted, showing the proof that this isn't war, it's annihilation, funded by every democratic nation. Blood money flows from sea to sea, London's courts to Israeli spree. They're profiting off Palestinian graves while calling the resistors the slaves. This is genocide in real time. BBC and CNN committing the crime of silence while assault continues, making excuses for these bloody venues. But the flotillas keep on sailing strong. Global summer carrying freedom song. Every ship they sink, 10 more will rise to break the siege and expose the lies. Palestine action won't be silenced by their courts. Direct action speaks when politics distorts. Spray paint death machines shut down the factories that build the bombs for war. Profiteers' fantasies, the student camps, the protests in the street, showing the world we refuse to retreat from justice, from truth, from humanity's call to stand up and fight and watch freedom fall. From the river to the sea, we see their role. Complete elimination, that's the Zionist goal. But Palestinians resist with every manufactured violence, but every bomb they drop, every child they kill only strengthens